record, and recording for YouTube. Hi. Let's see. It's gonna remain blank for a second, so give me. Hold on a second. There we are. So, Twitch, YouTube, welcome to this Let's Play of Spyro 3. Let me turn this down a little bit. Alright. So yeah, I will be obviously, for YouTube, I am streaming this, as you can see. And Twitch, I am going to be recording this the same way I did Spyro 2. Excuse me. No, this is spoilery. Stop it. That was too quick. Get away. Go. It's being mean to me. Okay, anyway. So yeah, this will be a 100% playthrough, or actually I think it's 117%? I forget. But I'll be completing everything. So, yeah, welcome to Spyro Year of the Dragon. This is my favorite game in the trilogy. I mean, this game was basically my childhood. I'd play this over and over and over again. I just love this so much. So, yeah, so hope you like the new layout, YouTube. You haven't seen my other one since it's been so long since I actually recorded Spyro 2. I'm still uploading the videos as I record this. So these uploads are going to be kind of overlapping, but you know what, I want to get this done before the trilogy, the Reignited trilogy comes out, so you know, I just thought I'd start now. So yes, as always, no spoilers, I don't care how old the game is, and no backseating either. I know this game like the back of my hands, I don't need it. I may forget many things. See, I say that now, but watch when I actually play this game, I'll actually be going like, oh, what does this do? What is it? It's been a while since I've actually played this game, but I'm really excited to get started here, so let's do this. So, let's see. We're gonna do a new game. Yeah, I tested this out, just the controls, just to get used to the controls. The game, they're basically the same as Spyro 2. So let's just start. This game's got a lot more story in it. Actually, is it more than the last game, or is it the same? It's got a couple more cutscenes. I think that's really about it. But okay. So yeah, let's do the save game here, or create a save block here. So, all right, the intro's over. Maybe I can breathe now. I'm just horrible with intros. I'm so sorry. That's why I had to redo the first episode of Spyro 2. Hey, what's this world, man? Hey, that portal's it's a bush now. Yeah, I noticed the design changes of this place since the last game. Like, I think that portal used to be made of stone. Now it's like covered in a hedge. Oh, I can just notice details. Uh-oh. Egg thieves! Look at the eggs. Why'd you turn around? Hi, Hunter. Almost. Powerful villain emerges. Ooh.
We managed to capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now,
who's this?
Go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
I love this music. I love that music. I don't know why. That particular track I really love. I always have. I've always wanted, like, this level we're seeing here in the cutscene to be playable.
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the Dragon Worlds. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
If they have any levels
Other side of the world?
Reignited trilogy, I don't think they will. They should make this playable.
Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes.
Yeah, come on, let's go!
Silly Hunter. I don't know if Hunter has the same voice actor in this game or not.
Find
He
the
does
eggs
sound different.
and bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
You got it.
Hey, he still knows the head bash. Kinda wish they'd release a full, like, version of that track there. I always wanted to hear the whole thing. There probably isn't one. Okay, here we are. Where's my mouse? Over there. Okay. So let's see. Let me give me a second to get used to the controls here. Sorry. Alright, so let's see. Here's the first homeworld, Sunrise Spring. A little fun fact about this. I don't know how true it is, but I read it up somewhere that this is kind of considered the spring world of the series, Sunrise Spring, because the last game lacked a spring level. Let's see. So now in this game, we get an atlas instead of the guidebook, but a little bit of spoilers here. But every area has 5 or 6 eggs. You can see that every area's got about 400 gems, and between 3 and 6 eggs. So let's see. And that's really the main objective of this game, is to get the eggs. Get an extra life already. Can I stop running into walls? That would be great. Let's see. I thought I was going to use it. So the same thing about the last one. Alright, so let's see. Just a bunch of gems around here. And here's our first egg. They just give it to us right off the bat here. Isabelle. Yeah, and each baby there has their own animation, so they really went all out with this game. Okay, I am unmuted and everything, right? Alright. Okay. Hi, Zoe.
Hi, Spyro. To look left or right, press the L2 or R2 buttons.
Yep.
To quickly center the camera behind you, press the L1 or R1 button. You can look all around by holding the triangle button down.
Yep. Okay. I was gonna say something there. Oh yeah, Zoe sounds different. I like her voice better in this game. Oh, Rainbow.
So, you're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How
Bianca,
sad.
okay.
Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back up that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find an egg, our expertly trained armies will dispose of you and take it back. Do I make myself clear?
Nope.
If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry. And you won't like me when I'm angry.
Okay, Hulk. So let's see. Let's just keep going for gems. And look who's back. It's money bags. So make sure I got everything here. Think about the portals in this game. The design here, I kind of like it, represents the world the portals would go to, if that makes sense. So, let's see. Avoid talking to money. Actually, no, let's talk to him. Just want to see what he says.
Spyro! My, how funny to see you here. Why, I haven't seen you since we defeated Ripto in Avalar.
Yeah, because you were such a big help at giving him
my business went into a slump
bombs.
after you left, so I came here and struck up a nice deal with the local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very fond of dragons, too.
Interesting. So her name's just a sorceress. Alright.
The sorceress has asked me to guard Sheila the kangaroo. I suppose if you had a bit more money, I'd be willing to let her escape. Then you could keep her for a pet or something.
Okay. Yeah, I'll explain the other characters later. Let's see. I just want to go around and collect all the gems before I really do anything. So the eggs in this game are basically the same thing as orbs in the last one.
Yo, Spyro! I just found one of those portal thingamajigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the X button to jump, then press the X button again while you're in the air to glide. Just follow me.
Yeah. They give you another tutorial here, but... Let's get around. Ooh, I see an extra life up there. Nope, nope.
To get the best...
Yeah, he just repeats himself here. Cloud spires, alright.
I saw something shiny in that cave over there.
I see a
Let's go
basket.
check it out. You can get there by hovering. To hover, just press the triangle button at the end of your glide.
Yep. Just same controls as the last game. Real easy. Unless the portals don't make any noise in this game. Anyway.
Oh, I almost forgot. I found this egg.
Speaking of forgetting things, have I mentioned the trilogy yet? Yeah, I do know about the trilogy, and if anybody watching here knows anything about anything in the Spyro 3 portion of the remake, don't tell me. I just want to leave it a complete surprise. So yeah, sometimes you'll find eggs laying around, or you'll be given them through when you complete a challenge. Oh hey, power-ups are back too.
This is a Superfly power-up, Spyro. Whenever you walk through any
shoot.
power-up that looks like this one, it will allow you to fly for a while.
I just remembered, I actually have to keep time on my own. Here. Because Streamlabs OBS doesn't have like a timer. Or any timers, so let me see. Well, 10 minutes. I'll just have to keep an eye on the clock. Oh, 15 minutes actually. This one's behind. Okay. So yeah. Gems, lots of gems. Give me the gems. They're pretty. Alright. Oh, jeez. So yeah, the power-ups work the same way as in the last game. Hold on, let me just do a quick double check here. Because in this game I have a real bad habit of like missing a gem. Worse than the last one. So I just always want to make sure. Okay, good. Okay, so you don't have a lot of time here. So if you like mash X here, you can actually kind of not do that. You can kind of gain some height. But, alright, so that's egg number 3. So that life up here, that life is a little tricky to get. So let me try and get it. I just want to show that off. Now this game also has a bunch of like swim and air glitches and stuff like that. I'll also do sort of like a bonus episode. The trick here is, there we are, hover at the end. Easy. Anyway, hey, that portal disappeared. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, glitches and stuff. I'll be doing a bonus episode of that too. There's not as many as there is in Spyro 2. Oh, speaking of Spyro 2, I should probably show off. This game does not have the double jump, so here's what happens when you try it in this game. Yeah, you don't get that extra height. Yeah. Oh well. So playing this game the correct way won't be so hard. Oh, I see a person over there. Let's see. And you also do have all your moves you learned from the last game. You don't have to pay money back again. Thank goodness. But it still is a nuisance in this game. Let me rephrase that. You don't have to pay money bags for new moves in this game. What are you? Looks times 10. Okay. Oh, what's this? Yeah, some of the eggs in this game are cleverly hidden. So. Oh, I made a baby cry. No, I feel awful. Yeah, sometimes they're really carefully hidden, so you gotta keep an eye out. Zoe there will just talk about the game camera. I just leave it on the default. So
I see an egg at the bottom of this lake. I
Okay.
would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet. Maybe you could get it. You can dive underwater by pressing the square button when you're on the surface, and charge underwater by holding down the square button.
What happened to your swimsuit in, what's it, Aquaria Towers, silly? Whatever. So yeah, swimming works the same as in the last game. So. Oh, this music. I kind of like this style of music better than the kind of, I guess, peaceful sort of quiet music in the other homeworlds. I just want to get all the gems first. Okay, I saw one there. Okay, that's the one I missed. Give me that. Right. Egg! Bruce. Ta-da! Alright, there's all 5 eggs. Let's see. Ooh, castle. Let's see. What's this? Get you back here. Zoe, okay. We'll learn about that later. This kind of room here this room here kind of reminds me of a room in Stonehill. Balloon. Nice game 1 reference. First game together. Oh, there's another one. 14 eggs. Yeah, some of the portals are deactivated in this game, and you need to have a certain number of eggs in order to open them. And that's really how you advance through the game. Now, what I'd like to do... no, I was going to say what I'd like to do is, like, do the level, like the home world, showing the portals closed, but I think it'd just be easier to tell you how many eggs you really need. With unnecessary editing, I guess. Now this gem. Remember this gem. I always have a habit of forgetting that one particular gem. I don't know why, I just do, so be careful of that. Okay, where else am I missing gems? Oh yeah, if you press select, it'll go right to the atlas. 96, I need 4 more gems. So where could they be? Where have I not been? Oh, here. Do a quick look through. What the sound effects, though? You can hear the birds chirping and... Okay, I'm sorry, it sounds almost like sleigh bells, but I think they mean for that to be a cricket, maybe? I don't know. That makes sense. What you can also do, just like in the other 2 games, gems will kind of sparkle in the distance, so if you're missing some, just look and wait. Okay, I don't see any over here. Is there some behind the portal here? Yep, there it is. Great, so it blends in. There we are! Yeah, you don't get a little fanfare, unfortunately, when you complete a level. It just gives you a little thing there. So. Awesome! You know, I don't really know how long this video is. 20 minutes, I think. So, I'm just... You see that? There's like a glitch there. It's like something's jetting out of the portal there. It's an old disc. Maybe it's scratched up a little. Anyway, so let's see. I'm just gonna cut the video here and we'll do Sunnyville next. Okay, the text is not like centered. Now it is. Never mind. Okay.